Morning. Okay, so I hope you all read chapter 8 in Hatchet.
Yeah.
Did you all do that reading? Okay, good. And are you annotating?
Yep.
Yes? All right, I'll be checking that in a bit.
I don't know why we have to annotate. If I'm reading, why do I have to write?
Well, we talked about that last class, that the reason you annotate is so that when you're discussing the book or have to write about it and go back to it, then you can pull out specific evidence from the text.
Oh.
So, for example, today we're going to be talking about something called character traits. Does anyone know what that is? Lauren?
It's like their history.
Okay, that can be involved in developing someone's character traits. What about anyone else? Any other ideas? Emma?
You don't know what they look like?
Yeah, that actually is one of the elements of character traits. Okay, you know what? I think that we are going to need to do an example so I can really help you guys figure out what a character trait is. Does someone want to volunteer to come up to the front? Emma? All right, so Emma is going to be our example today, and you all know Emma, right? Yes? Okay, so I want you guys to describe anything you know about Emma and give me some reasons why. Chris?
Emma's nice.
Emma's nice. Okay, that's a great character trait. Now, can you give me a reason?
Today on the playground we played kickball.
And does that make her nice, or just the fact that she played kickball?
She was nice during the game.
Oh, she was?
She had sportsmanship.
Okay, nice. Sportsmanship is a good one. So she's a good sport. And she plays kickball, so maybe that means she's athletic. That's a character trait. Lauren?
She's friendly.
She's friendly. Okay, give me an example.
She said hi to me when I didn't have any friends.
That's a great example. So Emma is friendly, she's athletic, she's nice, she has good sportsmanship.
She's brunette.
She's brunette. There you go. That's what Emma was saying before. That's a physical character trait. So we know that Emma has brown hair. We can visualize her in our minds if she was in our book. Okay, thank you, Emma, very much for the example. You can sit down. So now that you guys sort of have an idea about what character traits are, I want you to look through your book at your annotations and see the passages where we've learned a lot about Brian and who he is as a person. I want you to describe to me what he looks like, how he acts, maybe how he changes through the story. So you get out your notebooks and start writing down some examples. And we're going to write for 5 minutes. And I'm going to come around and check that you're doing your annotations. Chris. Okay, that's great. I hope you guys have a good list. And now you're going to turn to your partner, or if you don't have someone sitting next to you, then you're going to work in groups of 3. And I want you guys to share what you have written down on in your notebooks, please. Okay, have you guys all had a chance to discuss in small groups? All right, so I'm going to write on the board some character traits that you give me. Who wants to give the first one that they discussed? Chris?
Brian is resilient.
Resilient, nice word. Resilient. Can you give me an example from the text?
When he has to build a raft to go get his survival pack in the plane.
Nice. All right, does anyone have another example? Lauren?
Brian is self-sufficient.
Okay, self-sufficient. Can you give me an example of when Brian is self-sufficient?
He builds a fire. He learns to build fires on page 29.
Nice. Okay, so those are great examples. That's all the time we have for today. But really great job, and for next time I want you to read chapter 9. Hello class. This afternoon we are going to learn a cheer about how to remember the scientific method. Okay?
Okay.
Do you guys all know the Macarena?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to show you one verse at a time. You're going to repeat after me. Okay. Ask questions, background research, observations.
Ask questions, background research, observations.
Construct a hypothesis, test with an experiment.
Construct a hypothesis, test with an experiment.
Analyze your data and draw a conclusion.
Analyze your data and draw a conclusion.
Scientific method.
Scientific method.
Ask
Ask a question, background research, observations. Construct a hypothesis and test with an experiment. Analyze your data and draw a conclusion. Scientific method. Aye.